put them on my website, you know, so they can be heard and seen.
That's great. I'm glad. You know what? One of the things we've been talking about through the night is this is Black History Month and it's coming towards the end, but we all know that Black History Month is like, as long as I live, it's going to be Black History, and as long as when I kill over and die, the next black person behind me is going to be Black History Month for their lifetime too. So we got to get that out of people's mind. I mean, I'm glad the government gave us, for that, think about this, for the time period when they introduced Black History Month. During that time period, that generation, our past generation, that was a highlight for Black history. Because remember, like every immigrant, or well, what do you call black people, immigrants? We didn't have the choice. We were shipped in. I'm sorry, it's the ugly truth, but it's true. We were shipped in, and we were bred like horses. It's the truth. I mean, it's funny now, but it's kind of sad back then. But ending of month, ending this month of February, it's kind of been like a shocker because I see the different shows, the different conversation pieces with social media and among schools and stuff, how they emphasize in school books and this is Black history. And like we talked about before, BAM, you know, we talked about the high school experience. Yeah. Now let's go further in. We talked about the elementary school, middle school, high school, then college is where you get the real Black history, and then you have social media. And social media, between all the YouTubes, Facebook, Twitter, and there's what? Tweeting. Yeah, I'm getting educated, people. Yes, I am. I'm getting up to date. So I'm glad BAM is coming to the Across the Fader family, because we need that recreation, that experience you have, the experience that you're trying to go for because you're really hungry. You have a love for this, because in the near future, I look back, you're going to be like, I got my own style. I'm driving my own Beamer. Well, it's the Jetsons. I'm sorry. They be coasting along. We're going to be riding along. We coasting along. And they're going to be laughing about us in the near future about how we had mics. They just go like, boop, and then I'm broadcasting. Boop, what you doing, honey, broadcasting? You know, it's going to be so fun to see in the near future how technology and social media and how you're going to just transcend it and just change into another format of creation of entertainment and broadcasting. It's funny, isn't it?
It is.
In 20-something years from now, when I'm, oh, hello, I used to do that stuff. Now I don't. And you'll be like, dawg, you tell the next generation, you know, we used to do it like this, but I'm going to educate you now. You're going to be educated. You can be in the same position.
Right, educating
the next generation, how to broadcast, how to bring your best out of you, how to entertain the radio listeners and now the video listeners. And the good thing about Across the Fader, we have Across the Fader TV. So we have these tools, and what makes the tools so great is that we get to express ourselves. And we give people a way to express themselves too. And that's one thing I think that in social media that's overwhelming to people now these days. But it gives us an opportunity to give them that platform, get them to extend themselves. Grassroots, and that's the word for the day. Grassroots and global.
And global.
And a club. I want you to say that this is BAM at.
This is BAM at Grassroots and Global.
At AcrossTheFader.org. See, she's getting it. She gonna get a tone. She gonna get that adult sexiness. Remember, PG-13 here at CrossFader.org Radio. Just a little insight on what we do here at CrossFader.org Radio at the Dennis Johnson Show, where we believe in community power, empower the community. You like how I went off that? Yeah. See, those one of the things you're going to get through your experience, how to work your finesse. And everyone has finesse. It's just sitting down and creating and crafting and molding yourself into something that you feel like bringing out that energy. And it's a gift. And it's a gift that needs to be molded, and you're in the right place at AcrossTheFader.com network. So instead of talking about Across the Fader, let's see what can you do for Across the Fader? What gifts do you have already? Have you honed in on for yourself?
I'm very open-minded, very outgoing, and very young. Not saying that y'all are old.
Well, I do have some age on me, so I'm kind of happy to say that I am aged well, like fine wine. I get better as I age.
You better watch it, young lady.
But I could bring a lot of young art, that is ready to, be heard and be seen. I can bring that to Across the Fader.
Oh, she's the new Justice League, young Justice League.
The B.A.M network.
The B.A.M network.
Bam.
Bam.
Damn.
I'm telling you, I'll be working for her soon. You got the CEO smiling behind the camera going, I got a vision. I have a dream. He's like, he gonna build you like Obama. You gonna have your posters and everything.
You ain't in no mind to get the kid.
Yes. Right now we got my mascot here, AJ, aka Mushu, but he's AJ. That's another topic to be talked about later on. That's my mascot. But what else? What else? What are you looking for? What exactly are you? What is your first plateau to discover? What is your enterprise moment? What is your first direction you want to go into in this entertainment business and broadcasting? Who do you want to touch?
I just want to touch. Well, I'm really looking for like the people that's going into the music industry right now, and then I'll go into dance and fashion. But right now, it would definitely be those young people that are rappers or songwriters or singers, just to get them out there. I have a friend who makes music, but he doesn't use a studio. At all. Like, he had used my iPad, made all his music off of there. He has a laptop now, finally, he's making his music off of there. Makes his own beats and everything. And I feel like a lot of people should, notice that. Like, that's a lot of hard work right there. Because it's not that he doesn't want to spend the money to go to a studio, but, he doesn't have that. So I feel like, that's something that needs to be heard. That's something that needs to be seen. And that's what I'm looking for.
You know what? Just killed it. The only thing you need to do is say his name. What's his name?
Well, I can't. He doesn't like the legal name.
Oh, well, don't give him his government name.
His name is Tay Shawty.
Tay Shawty.
From DC, Northeast.
No, we gotta make sure we get this young man on your show to be your first interview for you live doing
He's available next week.
Oh wow, the CEO going like this. Nod his head. Yes, we have permission. You just look. Well, it's good. It's good that you have your lineup. You have your perspective. You have your path you're going to take. And like the road's going to change as you progress and learn more and more. And I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoy the change. I'm learning as I go right now. You call me old. She don't apologize. When she say it in the air, it's like Instagram and Facebook. Once it's on there, it's on there. It can't be taken away. You can delete. It'll pop up somewhere on Google.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's done. So I'm old. But it's a good thing. I like that. It makes me feel like fine like wine. It makes me go, she's a young Padawan. She's going to learn the way of the Force. She's going to get it in right. And we are willing to, we're open book here. And I'm glad you're with us.
Me too.
And hope you learn. I hope you grow. And you're going to grow regardless.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're going to grow. Okay. So in a nutshell, I want you to say your name again. But this is the twist. It's a test here. This is a tester. AcrossTheFader.org at the Dennis Johnson Show. And always go Dennis Johnson, then show, and premiering B.A.M. Come on, let's see you do your spin. We're going to close it up. Let's go. Ta-da! All yours.
AcrossTheFader.org at Dennis Johnson on the Dennis Johnson Show.
And
Premiering B.A.M. with the glam.
Woo! She killed it! Thank you, B.A.M. With the glam. Woo! We got a and the CEO of the CrossFit going, you're doing the Russell Center. Now, he's giving me the look like, wrap it up. thank you again, B.A.M, for being here at the Dennis Johnson Show at the CrossFitted.org radio. And of course, like always, the Dennis Johnson Show believes in community power, empowering the community here at the CrossFitted.org radio. And now at the CrossFitted.tv! Yes! See you soon, people. Keep up. And pay attention to B.A.M as she grows in the industry. Peace.